Hey, I'm in South Las Vegas today. 3-bedroom house behind me, single story. What's really cool is the second and third bedroom. It's like its own suite. Let's flip the camera around. Let's take a look. Let's go. Everyone knows the story. One take, no script, home tour. We're gonna walk through and just narrate what I'm looking at. Fairly new build, built in 2024. We're seeing a 2-car garage with pavers all the way up, and then all the way in with a little bit of a private area, as it's pony wall gated. So we got a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, single-story house, just over 2,500 square feet, and it's on a nice size lot, 8,200 square foot lot. We're in South Las Vegas, just east of the 15. And we walk in, we got the modern gray on gray tile. To the left is a office flex space, and right into our main living area with these 3 feature sliders, probably about 8 feet high. And in the kitchen, I always like to go to the kitchen. Quartzite countertops extended here for a breakfast bar, and then again extended all the way into the eat-in kitchen. So let's check it out. I'll just go clockwise from here. So you have that space there. It's like dual pantries. It's not a huge walk-in, but rest assured we have another space there. So that could either be storage or pantry space. You got your fridge, cabinetry on top. Note the soft close. This is all from the builder GE profile, I think. View from right here in the corner. Super open, right? I'm guessing Pulte, but I'm just throwing that out there. I feel like it's similar to one of theirs that I've walked in previously in a different area. But I don't know, I didn't look. But just super open, eat-in kitchen, all like in that same area. Here's your other dedicated pantry space. So you can double it up if you want or use it elsewhere. And you have that deep sink. Black hardware on white cabinets. Looks good. I did see a water filter outside when I was turning on the lights in the garage. Look at this. Yeah, it's like a off-white with skinny gray lines kind of spaced out. So it's not like one of the super busy, but it's got something going on, some activity. Speaking of activity, we have a vertical tile on the backsplash, and they brought the backsplash all the way up behind here, and then it comes all the way up on the cabinets. 5-burner range here. Quality craftsmanship. Got the dovetail finish and the drawers. As always, if you're liking what you're seeing and you're trying to move here or now, by all means, give me a call. Love to set up a private tour for yourself. If you're not sure, you want to see others, same thing. Give me a call, 702-706-7166, or shoot me a text. Let's go. I'll know you found me on social media, and we'll figure it out. So this is the eat-in kitchen. You can even kind of see the TV area from part of this space. So the way this is designed, this would be your dining room, eat-in kitchen. There is not another dedicated dining room. There is another room off the side. It's I'm calling it an office. I think you'd be hard pressed to turn that into a formal dining room. You have some nice storage on the side here. If you're ever looking to upgrade, I see electric. You could probably put a beverage fridge right there. So you got that modern kitchen with the light colors, quartz, floating fan, all the things. Let's slip out back here. And it's the same pavers as we have coming up, which is, it's an upgrade to the normal concrete here. Here's your pavers. Stepping out, covered patio space. Looks like they, with the new build, you're usually required to do something with the backyard. I'm guessing this hit the minimum. Just a few plants and turf, call it a day, which gives the next homeowner some options. You do have a cool shaped side lot for sure. I wonder if that's why this was set aside. Good space here in the corner. This is where you're getting your 8,000 square feet. Look at that. Yeah, where I'm standing right now, maybe a little water flowing over some rocks, kind of cascading waterfall into a pool. Got the pool all here. Definitely got some space to make it your own here. And the land's pretty flat, so you're not going to be too concerned about retaining walls, if that's something. And you get the turf straight on. It's nice turf. Sometimes you get on the turf and it's like super crunchy. That's not the case. And then you do have a gate here on the other side of this yard. Now you see something green. Obviously they had to run the irrigation. So knowing that the irrigations run from that spot right here, you can certainly jump in there, get a second line and plant anything you want anywhere else. All right, let's head on inside here. We'll check, we're over here. We're gonna wrap up here on the outside, then hit the bedrooms. All right, so this is your office space. You could make it a formal dining room for sure, but I always remind people, after you put the table and the chairs have to be out from the table. So these rooms can be deceptively hard to manage a longer table, mobilizing around it once people are seated, but you could probably squeeze it. A little hutch area here could also be a great office. Flex room, den. So yeah, no fancy light, just that modern single light up top. So dealer's choice if you want to put a fan in or something a little more fancy should you pivot to that dining room. That's a need of yours here. Out in the garage, this is where all the magic's happening. You got the tankless and then some tanks here for the water filter. That may be the water softener. I would imagine if there's filters, there's a water softener. Sometimes there's the membrane. Outside of all that, there's nothing hanging from the roof or built-in storage. 2-car garage. A little extra space towards the back there. High ceilings, probably about 12-foot ceiling. So if you were to put some storage up there, you could drop them down pretty low and still have clearance. So that's the garage. Let's check out the rooms here. Let's check out the rooms. So on the way out, we'll front coat closet. It's your electronics hub. So if you wanted to stack stuff, you have your electric here. That could be your central AI agent. All right. So primary is this way, and hang tight. I do want to tell you. Look, there's a door. It's like a whole suite. It's a whole suite. 2 rooms and a living room to boot. So we come in. We have our bathroom space and then the bedroom. How about the 6-inch flat baseboards? Shutter, improvement. Nice modern ceiling fan, can lights also. It's that grayish gray on the lighter side. And I did see, so it looks like there's a little water damage, right? Nothing that can't be fixed. Very easy to point that out to an inspector, and they can walk you through the steps of testing for presence of mold and presence of water and or if it's fixed, and on you go. But I'm a big fan of visible problems because those you can address. It's the not visible ones that really get you worried, that sneak up on you, nobody knew about. So this is a really fun looking shower here. So you have the glass so you can see it. A little one of those load bearing wall here to the left. Yeah, you got your pipes coming in. And then an entire tiled out, nice light gray. The rain shower up top, come to the end here. You have a lot of handrails on the sides. No bench towards the back. Nice attention to detail having the nozzle before you get into the water instead of having to go through the water. And then here's your closet space. Just a standard from the builder, one rack around. And I would expect all soft close with the same hardware as the kitchens, of course. So that's your primary. Decent sized space there on that room, probably about a 14 by 16. How's it listed? 14 by 16. Then you have a bathroom here. Here's your half bath, living room. Same quartz countertops. So this is your main public bathroom. Here's your laundry with sink. You know, I'm a big fan of the sink. And cabinetry all down the line. You run for gas or electric. All right, so here's the unique angle on this one. You can call it a Nextgen suite. Of course, then it's a one-bedroom house in a Nextgen. So who gets more house? But it's great, right? You could put 2 kids over here. You could do a whole separate family. You got a living room here in this space. Probably like 10 by 12. I don't know if it's listed. Something says 10 by 13. I don't know if that's it. So, but open space, and this is open to this area that's closed off. So, you know, like my brother and I would have been stoked to have this as kids, our own little living room. I guess we did. We did in the basement, right? We don't really see basements here in Las Vegas. I saw that on a comment a couple weeks ago. I want my basement. And I gotta tell you that we just don't make houses with basements here. We're building on a rock. There's no sense in digging down when you can get more land and build out. Very cost prohibitive. So yeah, you don't see very many basements. Every now and again, but I don't know the details why or how they pulled it off or what kind of premium you ended up having to pay in order to get that. There's some fun ones over in Southern Highlands. So you have a closet, bedroom number 2 on the house, and then bedroom number 1 on the Nextgen separate wing of the house. And then you have double bathroom. The same quartz countertop. You got a really big oversized linen space. And over here, just your standard tub, shower. And this is real tile. It's like real tile all the way up. And then you just have a low profile tub down below. I point out opposed to it being just one giant plexiglass insert. And then here's bedroom 3 on the house, 2 on the extra wing. Decent size, 3 windows all the way out front and all shuttered. So they did do the shutters throughout. Modern fan. A shout out to John Gauber with the Renaissance Realty. Let me get into his listing and feature this for you too, by the way. Shout that out. And I like just this little sneaky extra, little bit of storage. Right? So often we say, oh, we need just a little bit more. You don't need functionality over saying I need to spend X number of dollars for a whole fancy thing. Sometimes you just got to get it done. And they got it done here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? If I had a second bedroom in the main area, boy, would this be a really family-centric Nextgen, having a 2 and 2. I can't think of so many different clients I've taken out where this setup would have been fabulous for them, having it closed off and contained. All right, last look here in the main area. Nice and modern. We'll do a recap. 819.5. I don't know if I said that on the outside. 819,500 is the list price. Comes out to $323 a square foot. Built in 2022. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,540 square foot house. You saw a nice oversized lot, 8,276 square foot lot size. It's in an HOA. The HOA right now is posted at $64 a month. So, not gated. Absolute pleasure having you on the tour today, and I look forward to seeing you on the next.